ฮัลโหลครับโอเคเดี๋ยวผมสลับหน้าจอเนาะมาวันนี้ก็ Genshin Impact กันนะครับก็สำหรับวันนี้มีตัวละครใหม่แล้วใครที่สุ่มไปแล้วเนี่ยมาป้ายยาหรือรีวิวให้ฟังได้นะครับ อ่าผมมีเท่าไหร่วะสุ่มไปแล้ว30เนาะอ่ะยังไงผมก็จะสุ่มเรามา C1 อยู่แล้ววัดดวงกันถ้าเกิดน้องออกเร็วภายใน20โลเพราะว่าเราสุ่มไปแล้ว50เนาะถ้าน้องออกเร็วภายใน20โลเนี่ยก็ถือว่ามีวาสนาต่อกันถ้า20โลไม่ออกก็เจอกันอีกทีหนึ่งก็คือเรามา C1 เลยเนาะมาจัดไป ได้ไอโนะคือไอโนะหรืออีลูก้าก็ได้สนใจทั้งคู่ครับนอนทั้ง2ตัวเท่าไหร่แล้วอีลูก้าซีไหนเนี่ยC5อยากได้อีลูก้าC6เลยอะแต่คือมาอีก10มาเรียกมาเป็นไอโนะว่ะแย่แล้วขอด่วนไอโนะผมซีเท่าไหร่ละเฮ้ยไอโนะผม6แล้วสบายไหวชิวอีลูก้าผมก็อยากให้ปลด6เหมือนกันไม่ใช่ไม่อยาก เอาไงดีไอโนก็6อิลูก้าก็6เอฟเฟกต์ความเสียหายหินสร้างอัตราริเพิ่มขึ้นเดี๋ยวก่อนนะทัชC6มันคืออะไรนะแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับในพรสวรรค์เพิ่มเติมอ๋อ อ๋อความแรงครีปเพิ่มขึ้นอัตราครีปเพิ่มขึ้นอีก10แรงครีปเพิ่มขึ้น30และขนาดจรัสแสงชำนาญธาตุของตัวละครที่อยู่ในเอฟเฟกต์ Light Keeper Odd เพิ่มขึ้น80 Light Keeper Odd ไม่ใช่ภายใต้ผลของเอฟเฟกต์ Light Keeper Odd ภายใต้ผลของเอฟเฟกต์เหรอ Light Keeper Odd มันอยู่ที่เอฟเฟกต์ต้องปลดล็อกพรฝัน Plus Forger อ๋อหลังจากใช้สกิลท่าหรือท่าไม้ตายตัวละครอื่นๆในทีมเนี่ยใช้เอฟเฟกต์ Light Keeper Odd บวกชำนาญธาตุอีก10อันนี้ก็จะเป็นทีมพรีเมียมของเซียนม้าไปเลยไม่เป็นไรข้ามไปก่อนข้ามไปก่อนไปเราไปเนื้อเรื่องดีกว่าจะได้ไม่เสียเวลาเนาะ
I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her!
Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some midsummer tort. It's delicious.
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this, enthusiastic as you.
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you... What?
ตกจากทะเล
Fish this little cutie out of the sea? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list.
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach.
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking part in the Spirit Envoy Championship ourselves. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there?
เฮ้ยไอ้ตัวนี้น่ารักกว่า
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant.
Hey there.
เริ่มอยากสูบตัวนี้แล้ว เดี๋ยวเรามา C1 ไว้ที่หลังอะ
Have you two ever ventured north of Notcry?
Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi comes from the northern tundra?
Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group.
นี่น่าสง
Whenever
สาร
she
เลย
was
นะ
discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and wouldn't let go. We've been partners ever since.
What a story. Oh, poor Lumi.
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation or an atavism. Or hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition,
An animal friend I'm close with, huh? Actually, we're kind of spoiled for choice on this one.
เอ้ย ในห้วงวัยยาวในห้วงการเวลาอันยาวนานมันหลับอยู่ในเปลือกที่ยังไม่ฟักตัวและไม่อยากตื่นขึ้นมาจนกระทั่งคุณและคู่หูซอเลียนพบมันในซากโบราณสถานจากอดีตแล้วเรียกชื่อของมันใส่เปลือกไข่เจ้าซอเลียนน้อยที่ฟักออกมาจะติดตามคุณคอยอยู่เคียงข้างคุณและเติบโตไปพร้อมกับคุณ
Aguara? What are you doing here?
oh neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Oh, he's so small and cute! He seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great partner. Huh?
'Fast friends.
They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
คือใจผมอะอยากปลดอิลูก้า C6 ส่วนหนึ่งก็ถามว่าอยากได้ตัวของลินเนียไหมอยากครับส่วนอิลูก้า C6 อยากได้ไหมก็อยาก อ่ะเดี๋ยวสิบมาพอดีเลย C6 อิลูก้ามาแล้วครับส่วนลิเนียเดี๋ยวผมขอดูแชทก่อนว่าจะป้ายยาผมไหมถ้าเกิดแชทป้ายยาว่าเฮ้ยลิเนียมันดีนะมันน่าสนใจนะเดี๋ยวผมสุ่มมาเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวเราจะได้ไปโอ้โหน่าสนใจอันนี้พลังป้องกันด้วยเปอร์เซ็นต์อัตราคริถ้วยเหรอถ้วยเป็นพลังป้องกันเปอร์เซ็นต์อันนี้อูเบลดเนาะใช่อูเบลดป้องกันเปอร์เซ็นต์อันนี้ ยังไม่โดนใจเซตแม่มดผมไม่ค่อยเล่นทีมแม่มดอ่ะอาจจะข้ามก็ได้แต่ถ้าเกิดอันไหนเซตมันสวยก็น่าจะเก็บไว้เหมือนกันครับเอ้ยมูรานี่เข้ามาว่ะโอ้โหอิโตะจะมาไหมเนี่ยผมเห็นอิโตะใน PV ของ
Many people.
ลิเนียอยู่
Traveler, Paimon! What a night. Oh, and Professor Linnaeus here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well?
It feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani.
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholosaurus and a Kukasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky? That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different species. Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after all.
You have a thing for Kukusaurs?
Oh, I was wondering what all the commotion was.
What the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or you're not here for the.
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crod Nye place.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of...
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki Gang? Why does that sound so familiar?
คิดที่เคยจับวะเนี่ย
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon?
Paimon's not a mutated melon. Or any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right?
Huh? No way! You've met-
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking for- Word is that the early birds get the best draws.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry. No, that's complete nonsense. Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here too. Why don't we go say hi before we register?
อ๋อ นี่มันตัวใช่แจ็คฟรอสที่ตัวของอันนี้พูดถึงปะลิเนียพูดถึง
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 16 contestants. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw. Do you have any questions?
Where do we go to draw a lot?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots.
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Great, that's the spirit.
do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong.
ต้องคลิกเหรอครับเสียง CMC อย่างนี้
The results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito. We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay?
I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess good luck. Don't fall.
We won't. Good luck to you and look.
ขอเช็คก่อน อ๋อ ยังไม่ได้อัปเดตเนาะ
Welcome, Spec. The contestants for this match are the
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the cup. Go Crimson Staff!
แดงเรืองฤทธิ์ไม้หนึ่ง
You can do it, Aguara. You show that beetle.
great energy from both contestants.
อะไรอ่ะ พิธีชิงแชมป์ทั้งสองฝ่ายจะต้องสั่งการคู่หูของตนเอง เพื่อเข้าสู่การต่อสู้ฝ่ายใดจะถูกตัดสินการแข่งขัน ในช่วงเวลาการต่อสู้พื้นฐาน ผู้เข้าแข่งขันจะต้องเลือกท่าโจมตี ให้กับคู่หูโดยอาศัยข้อมูลที่สังเกตได้จากท่าโจมตีต่างๆ จะมีความสัมพันธ์แบบแพ้ชนะทางกัน อ๋อ มันคือการเป่ายิงฉุบจากท่าใช้ท่าชนะต่างๆ ในช่วงการต่อสู้พื้นฐานคู่ต่อสู้แต่ละคนจะมีรูปแบบการต่อสู้ที่แตกต่างกัน อ๋อ สังเกตท่าทางฝ่ายตรงข้ามอย่างละเอียดและใช้ข้อมูลที่ได้จากการสังเกตร่วมด้วย เมื่อการแข่งขันดำเนินไปถึงรอบที่กำหนดหรือพลังชีวิตฝ่ายตรงข้ามต่ำกว่าค่าที่กำหนดเนี่ย จะเข้าสู่ช่วงการต่อสู้พิเศษผู้เข้าแข่งขันจะต้องตอบสนองอย่างรวดเร็วภายในเวลาที่จำกัด สั่งการคู่หูให้รับมือกับสถานการณ์ที่เกิดขึ้นอย่างกระทันหัน หากเลือกได้ถูกต้องจะสามารถสร้างความเสี่ยงจำนวนมากได้ โอเคมาไหนฝ่ายชอบโจมตี อ๋อ อุ๊ยเจ็บอยู่นะโจมตีรวดเร็วอ่ะ
Woo! You got some moves. I'll give you that. It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer combo move. Oshi, Crimson Staff! Yeah, Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents. to get too strong. Uchi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, ain't no one gonna stand. Finish them!
เฮ้ย
Time out! The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah.
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The Traveler and Aguara.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a...
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant. Hey! What? Oh, come on!
ไม่ใช่ตัวมีม ตัวมีมจัด16 เหลือ 8 นะ 8 แล้วก็เหลือ 4 เนาะ
Close call, but you made it through the qualifiers.
4 แล้วค่อย 2 แล้วเล่นอีกประมาณ 2-3 ตา
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
อุ้ย
How did you know I was gonna... Now counterattack! Looking good! Let's...
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea?
And it's all oh, congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through.
I can't believe it. Meiku Torso. Good job, Lumi. Oh. Traveler, Paimon, how did your... We won too! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but come on, let's head to Speranza! My turn! May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd like to... Oh! I take it you're... That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife.
Is that a reference?
Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guy.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it up.
Psst. Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerba could be a hero? Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone.
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating...
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then.
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play against...
You seem to get along really well with everyone here.
Oh, that's right! Didn't you? Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. I didn't mean like that. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're proof that I'm not human.
Yeah! Paimon noticed those.
Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. They were too, but I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Then, I was a little bit older, I read the story.
Changelings? What are those?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans. I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your place. It's the sort of thing. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew older, I started. Just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really.
Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head. They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergency. After that, I grew up with my friends in the Conch Gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
อย่าบอกนะว่า
Talking
ผู้
about
หญิง
old
คนนี้
times
คือ
again.
คนที่สลับกับลินเนียเนี่ย
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides,
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. But the Conch Gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the Conch Gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll...
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But
Oh. What are you saving up for, Lynn?
I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research. That I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are. Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was drifting off to sleep. Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship with the humans. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I prefer a warmer climate? Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm stuffed.
Yep.
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get a guara and...
Yeah?
They're very It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to... Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two meet, anyway?
Now that's a long story.
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's gotta be countless stories out there waiting to be told. Oh, you're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track down others just like you. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again. Wait, no, forget I said it. I should go, but Lumi!
See you tomorrow. Thanks for.
You're welcome.
เอาจริงๆผมเริ่มอยากได้แล้วเดี๋ยวเจ๊กวางหรือเจ๊กวางนี่จะเว้นไว้ก่อนดี
Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
แป๊บนึงนะครับเดี๋ยวขอดูอะไรนิดนึง
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates them mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
แล้วสมุดบันทึกที่คาเนฟก็คืออาชิโนโอ้โหใครสายเนื้อเรื่องนี้อ่านเพลินอยู่นะอาจจะอ่านเพลินอยู่ครับส่วนบันทึกของมาริโอเน็ตก็คือตัวของซานโดรแล้ว สวัสดีครับคุณยูนา
Let's see. Your next opponent. Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now. Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for. Come on, let's go sing.
ว้ายวิ่งติดลูกโป่ง
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner,
ยังเป็นรอบ16 คนอยู่อ่ะ
versus Hania and her partner, Fluffy the Flower Kid. Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Pala Cup.
ไอชื่อโคตรเท่เลยดาวตกสีทองกับสายดาราสีเงินเนี่ย
I brought my old Sumpter beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around.
อ๋อ อ๋อรอบน็อกเอาท์เหรอ
You're even tougher than but you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their and when they charge full speed, they kick up. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this isn't.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena.
Oh no! Come back!
The Traveler and Aguara are the
Oh, what a shame. Even with a new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was... Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinal. Let Paimon take a look. Next
มูลนี่เหรอ
Whoa! So we have to fight that big. Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara too? Well, Aguara seems to like it.
แป๊บหนึ่งนะครับ มันถามมันอยากได้ไหม มันก็อยากได้ ดูแป๊บดูจริงๆด้วยตัวของนางต้องใส่เป็นอูเบลด
After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme. Joining us to kick this round off, we have The traveler and her partner, Aguara.
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about!
อืมใส่เพิ่งสังเกตว่าใส่ที่ปิดตาด้วยแต่สู้ซอเลียนเราไม่ได้หรอกอากราเราเก่งครับโหเลือด16,000เล่นนานอยู่นะพูดถึงนะเดี๋ยวนะอ๋อเราตายซะมั้งอากรากูโจมตีรวดเร็วแพ้อะไรแพ้เหลือ 7,500 แล้ว
What a tough cookie! Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! 'You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot.
อุ้ย 4,500ผมจำผิดตลอดเลย โอ้โห ตีใหม่ ตีใหม่แน่ๆ โอ้โห เดี๋ยวนะ ถ้าชาร์จป้องกันกับโจมตีชาร์จโจมตีทำไม ปัดป้องเหรอ แปลว่าผมดูผิดแล้วล่ะเดี๋ยวก่อนต้องอ่านละ ถ้ารอบโจมตีก็คือปัดป้องสวนกลับเนาะไม่ใช่ละ าดหวังให้พวกเราใช้ท่าชาร์จโจมตีรวดเร็วแปลว่ามัวเนี่ยใช้ท่านี้ใช่ไหมจริงด้วยโอเคต้องย้อนไป1สเต็ปแล้วมั้งชัดเจน
What a tough cookie!
Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winner!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are... Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala.
Wow! That was a nail-biting match. Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Linnea!
It sure is. Want to take a guess who?
Judging by the smile on your face.
Correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join? The next one's a...
Ooh, we have to watch that.
Perfect. Well...
จาโฮด้า เจ๊
What the? Seleno's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it?
เซเลโน่
Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against...
Go for it, Yehoda!
Ignorance really is bliss. But it won't...
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you? How about you run around and Reed Miller the 13th? Run that thing ragged, and then...
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. She can read her opponent's Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next... Keep it together, Reed! Jump! He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down. He's too powerful! You've gotta charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got! Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close. But the...
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on. Celino.
ฮะ
Those wings. Wait! Who are you? And why do you...
เอ้ยมีการดึงแขนด้วย ผมว่าทำดีขึ้นนะ
Why you have... I've been through this moment so many times in my head. I thought it would bring me joy. But I guess not. My head! Don't go! Wait!
Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did we gotta find her somewhere to lie down?
What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks,
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just...
Will do. Oh, Linnea.
Good morning, Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better
โหมด FPS
Lumi! There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their partners. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi, and on the other side,
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. We're up, Lumi. Let's show them.
what a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength.
Huh? What's going on? They're saying this dream sucks. I want to wake up. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force...
หรือไม่ได้ฝัน
Did it work? Guess not. Huh? His dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. Almost got scammed. Note to self. Second-hand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. A deed for the purchase of a large ship. A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries... Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That
Yeah.
place is steeped in myths and stories. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never... What's this? Clearwater Jade? It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as...
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest.
Coming!
ฮะอินาซึมะอันเนี้ย
Where am I now? I feel so sore and tired. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. Clearwater Jade. Didn't I see this in these books? How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. What? Hey!
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all...
โอ้โห
What happened? Is this the Golden Beagle? But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on. It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long is this terrible I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh? That voice...
Over here.
อ่ะเซเลโน
Did you get my letter, Linnea? I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad.
Selena? She's my mom and dad? One last...
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, after all, we've already seen how all of this would remember? When you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious. At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
is she talking about? No. No, no, no. This can't be true.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past. The next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far.
จุดสิ้นสุดของทุกสรรพสิ่งเหรอ แล้วเราจะเจอโลโนวาไหมแบบนี้ เพราะว่าถ้าเกิดเป็นเรื่องของความตายอะโลโนวามักจะมีส่วนแหละ ก็อย่างว่าเป็นเงาความตายเนาะ ถ้าจะไม่ผิดอะเอ้ย ลูมิ
This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream.
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. Linnea,
what time is it?
It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino's arm. Then...
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real.
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happened?
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents, I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, but I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my... So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up, I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to...
Huh? Aguara, do you know where...
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right! I think I'm about ready to do this!
ร้านเรือธงเหรอ
flagship? What are we doing here?
ไอ้ยมัวลานี่ก็อยู่
After all that, Celino's staying in the room right next to ours?
Is anyone there? You're sure this is... Celino, I know you're in there. Please, Celino. I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me. Not a chance. If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside. And I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this? Open the door!
Oh, right. Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna...
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come, will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Or why did I pass out when I touched you?
Visions of your future?
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're...
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jackfrot.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds.
ผู้ตะเกียงในข่าวลือ ผู้ตะเกียงเนี่ยคือฟลินหรือเปล่า ไซเรนที่มีเสียงร้องอันไพเราะ ไม่น่าใช่เรามาก
We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear...
I've never heard of an augury bird before.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand.
So it's true then.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate. Immutable future events that all...
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines. Our abilities are... We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate...
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. From excitement to frustration. I had a goal in life. And before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is... I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Visionary บาปทั้ง7ใช่ไหม
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnograd.
อ๋อ Snezhnograd นี่คือน่าจะอยู่ที่ Snezhnaya เนาะ
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll... Celino, are you jealous of me?
Good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years later. How cruel fate can be. Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart by jealousy. But did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful...
Oh, Selena.
All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you, I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone?
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past, desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. So you described it so nonchalantly, but it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you.
รู้สึกว่าทำดีขึ้นนะ หมายถึงว่าขนาดยังไม่คัสซีนเลย
But
นะ
I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. You were just lonely. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not...
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being...
You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner?
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then.
Oh.
Must have gotten separated. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition.
And immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience just how cruel fate. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But the prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask.
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is a curse. But what about you, Linnea?
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation after the tournament?
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, it's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find our flea market.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Traveler! Are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big day tomorrow. Since we're both struggling to sleep, you wanna...
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find Linnea! Sure am. What do you got? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since... Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and having seen it with my own eye.
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your...
Alright, well... I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, when I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be either.
Training session over! Feels like these two are
All right. I think we're as prepared as we can. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
everybody ready? Prepare yourselves for the opening match of the semi-final. Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner Aguara. And on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner Gornyesin.
ตัวนี้เท่ว่ะ
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler, Linnea and Selena were...
คาซีนไหมคาซีนไหม
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The
You can do it, old boss!
Go get him, Linnet!
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready?
Yahoo!
Now jump!
Yahoo!
Attack!
Yahoo!
Stop her!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
ไอ้แจ็คฟรอสต์นี่มันต้องมีของดิ
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours.
แค่ผู้ฝืนโชคชะตา
You were amazing! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Linnea! Traveler! Paimon, come! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the what if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her I mean, just look at fiships! Depending on their element, fiships can look Lumi. You don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost. I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi!
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in—
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. The prophecy...
What's on your minds?
I just think it's a shame. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me?
I remember. And I'd still...
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. We might already know where we're headed, but we get to choose how we get there. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was and even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop. If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of... Lumi.
Linnea. Ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd...
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to your oblivion. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I was just thinking... I'm happy for you. I claimed the victory promised to me by fate. And you found your answer. A truth that transcends fate itself.
ผมคิดว่าน่าจะ payable พอตัวเนี้ย
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey isn't over yet, so enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you and...
That little thing?
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's... So, Aguara comes from Natland, right? Let's go! Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. Oh, I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of Lumi's Watch closely. Yahoo!
Linnea!
From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use it, but Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a weapon to level the playing field. Aguara will need to channel geo-essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Simple enough and... Don't worry. It's normal to fail on the first try. You'll get the hang of it.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some.
Feels like I blink. I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
เฮ้ย01น้องยังอยู่
Huh? Whoa! Look at... Wow! What?
Are you saying you had help from...
ผมว่าทาวเวลเลอร์รู้นั่นไง
Alright! Now that Aguara's mastered... Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals!
The final is about to begin. Contestants, please take your positions. Spectators, we kindly ask you to...
Oh, it's finally here! Aguara... Oh.
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out there. It's time to write your name in lights and show the world how hard we've worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Zelino and her partner, the radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place in the final. Then we have the Traveler and Aguara. This little Tepet Lazur might know who will be
Back from training camp? Then let's do this.
You've got this, Aguara.
คาดหวังนะว่าจะเป็นตัว Payable Sereno นะ โดนว่ะ
Impressive.
Hamus, summon Animo energy on your whole...
Now you see what you're... hiding underground. Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole! Hemus, are you alright?
Ngân à? Anh nóiสู้ๆอีกหมื่นเดียวอากุระมาตายกัน
Now, Hemus, march to victory and leave nothing stick. Predictable. It was the obvious move. Hemus was well prepared.
ลุกขึ้นมาแล้วมั้งอันเนี้ยอ๋อ
Come on! Time to put that training into practice!
Interesting.
Hemus! We showed them no mercy!
Dude! That little munchkin's got some style!
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win! Keep going! Full tilt! Aguara! Charge! Take that!
Hero Landing ด้วยนะถ้าจบ
Hamus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The Traveler and her partner Aguara.
So, you did superbly, Hemus. Get some. Seems I underestimated your little partner.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break to... Thank you to our contestants for your amazing... First up, it's our champions, the Trap. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlasaur. And yet, the fiercest of enemies couldn't stay... I see. Well, it seems like an indomitable will helped... I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more spectacular... Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start by asking, what's next for you and Hamus? Will the two of you keep adventuring together in the future?
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him free to roam the wild. And of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who run into Hemus in the future won't.
Sounds like Hamus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers in the crowd, please... Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinals. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner Lumi's rampage.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even a little, but who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look back with as few regrets as possible. And overall, I had a really great time in this...
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnograd.
เฮ้ย
Anything you'd
หรือ
like
ว่า
to
คน
share
นี้
with
คือ
the
คน
crowd?
ที่สลับกับตัวของลิเน่
Well, I've been really loving Not Cry. There's so much to see and do. I'm
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure to tell Mom and Dad how you're doing. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been to the tundra and you've encountered others of your kind,
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid to know the future.
I know. Well, write me whenever you want to see me. Oh, and when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra. I'll give you the address.
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again.
เอายังไงดีนะโอเคเดี๋ยววันนี้ผมพอแค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่าก็ขอบคุณคนที่เข้ามาดูเหมือนเดิมนะครับถ้าเกิดมีคำหยาบคายตรงไหนในระหว่างตอนไลฟ์เนี่ยก็ขออภัยด้วยเนาะสำหรับวันนี้เนี่ยฝันดีนะครับทุกคนเจอกันพรุ่งนี้พี่หมียังไม่เล่น Warhammer ผมก็เลยไม่รู้ว่าจะเล่นหรือเปล่าอาจจะเป็น Valorant แทนเนาะไม่ก็ไปเก็บแมปใน Genshin กันต่อนะครับโอเคครับสำหรับวันนี้ฝันดีนะครับทุกคนเจอกันพรุ่งนี้เนาะสำหรับวันนี้บ๊ายบายครับ
Unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their